Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I took a poll on Instagram and y'all told me to do lavender nails, so here we go. Okay, you guys, so I'm starting off with the tips. I had somebody ask me what I put in the nails to adhere the tips onto it, and I just get some Dollar Tree little tips, you guys, and that's what I use. And then I just put them, I insert them into the fake hand. This is a red iguana hand. A lot of people ask me what kind of hand I use, but they come in an 80 pack. The false nails, they come in the 80 pack. They're $1, and that's what I use, you guys. I end up not using the whole pack just because a lot of the nails are like really small. I usually just use the thumb size and the like middle finger sizes, and those usually fit everything, usually fit all the fingers. So a lot do go to waste, but yeah, that's what I use, and they're only $1. That's the cheapest thing I could find as far as like just practicing. So that is what I use for anybody who wants to know. I'm just going in and I'm taking my sanding band, and I just went through the prep this time, you guys. I don't usually go through prep with y'all, so I decided to do that today. And I'm just taking, this is a coarse sanding band. I don't use a coarse sanding band on my friends when I'm practicing. I use a 240 sanding band, but since this is a practice hand, I just went ahead and just used a 80 grit sanding band. So it is a little more coarse. I'm going ahead and y'all see how I'm I'm just scratching up the false nail. I usually don't do that because honestly, I don't know what the difference is. Like, I don't know what exactly that's supposed to do for the nail, but I see a lot of nail techs doing it, so I just go ahead and do it sometimes. But usually 9 times out of 10, I do not do that. So if y'all could let me know down below why people do that, please let me know, because y'all be doing me a favor and helping me out, because I really don't know why people scratch up the extension of the nail. Like, what is that supposed to do? But anyway, I am going ahead and I'm taking my Pana 80 grit. Y'all know I love this file. Well, I love any 80 grit file. I do not like the black ones that Pana sell because they leave black specks, and I just don't even know why they would make something like that. But anyway, that is what I'm doing right here, and I'm just showing y'all, you want it to be straight parallel with your natural nail with the sidewall. So just make sure that you are shaping it to be pretty much just a straight line coming down out of the nail. You want it to look as natural as possible. You do not want it to be uneven. So that is what I'm doing right here. Y'all, I have a topic I want to talk about other nail techs being shady, but I'm gonna save that for another day, you guys. Another day. And I am just taking my little flower brush that I got from Shein. I probably will have some of these available for you all for purchase soon. I'm also taking my nail dehydrator and primer. And I usually don't show this step either. This is the Dynamic Nail Supply one. That was the dehydrator. This is now the primer. And you just want to put it on the natural nail. And then I simulated that I was using the protein bond, but I did not use the protein bond just because it was a practice hand, and that's some good stuff. But I usually use the Mia Secret, which I just showed you all. I am taking the Dynamic Nail Supply color Lavender, which is this beautiful color. I'm also taking this yellow We Belong Together by iGel Beauty. I do not mind iGel Beauty products or acrylics. I do have a video on iGel Beauty acrylics that I will link up top right here, and I just showing you guys like how pretty this lavender color is. The only thing that I wanted to say about Dynamic Nail Supply, at least today, I don't know what was going on today. I don't know if it was just this color acrylic, but it was like setting really slow, and my room was hot. So I'm not sure why it was setting slow like that. Yeah, I don't know. I was having a little issues with it, like the setting of it. And I was actually I wasn't even using my monomer. So I mean, my monomer is universal. I do have that on my website as well. If y'all want to go check that out. I do sell monomer now, but I was using not polished because I'm trying to get rid of all the old monomer that I have and just stick to mine from now on. But I'm not gonna let no monomer go to waste, so I'm definitely using what I have up. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I mean, I was still able to work with it and lay it down, but it was just like not setting how I needed it to set. Like, it was setting way too slow for me. And I don't know if it's just me starting to get faster with laying acrylic and that's the issue. But yeah, I don't know. Nonetheless, I got through it and this color was super, super pretty. And y'all know I really like Dynamic Nail Supply acrylics. I just had trouble with this one today for whatever odd reason, but I still do recommend their acrylics and they're pretty cheap. So I was just going ahead and laying down the acrylic, you guys. And I ended up doing these nails in matte. I have never done nails in matte before on my channel. I don't think I've ever done any matte nails. Like, I always do shiny, but I just felt like this look would pop if they were matte. So I kept it all matte, and y'all will see that towards the end and what I use for it. And I actually built up an apex, you guys. Like, I built up an apex today. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but I did go back, and I think that I do show that on camera when I go back, and I end up covering up. If you see those little lines, you can see basically like where the tip and the natural nail meet, which I try to file down, but clearly I didn't do a good enough job. But yeah, so I ended up going back over that. And when I went back over that, I was like, you know what, let me practice on making an apex. So I did, and it actually came out pretty decent, you guys. I don't know if I showed like a side profile in the video, but it did end up coming out really, really well. Now, since we are all here and gathered today, I would like to now explain to y'all what I was talking about in my last video with the people that I thought were scamming me, this company on Instagram. I am going to link all the pictures right here as I talk. So there were, as I told y'all, you already heard the story. If not, go check out my last video, but I'm just going to continue with what I said. And I thought that they scammed me. I still have not received the products. Note that before we even continue, but I still have not received the products. I don't know if they're coming. I'm going to have to check the update of the package to see. Last time I checked, it was in DC, but this happened after I cussed them out pretty much on Instagram. And yeah, so basically their shipping, I don't know what's up with their shipping, because they're the only company that I've been having problems with. They're also the only company that does not send, like, they don't send like tracking numbers. Like, they'll send a tracking number, but it's weird the way they send it. It's kind of like a personal email that you get that sends it. I don't know, it's sketchy. Like, the whole thing is sketchy. And the fact that I have to wait 30 days to receive a package from y'all is just ridiculous. And the poor communication that we had with this company, like, it's unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. And then, as y'all can see, I know y'all been reading what I'm posting. As y'all can see, they have like the worst reviews I've ever seen from a nail company ever. Like, ever. So that is who I was talking about in my last video. I'm not going to sit up here and bash them, but I just wanted to let y'all know what my issues were with them and what happened with me and my package. I have heard that people have received packages from them, and they some people said that they didn't mind the products, but even the products they said that weren't all that. So I don't know. If it comes, I'm definitely going to be still reviewing it, and I'm still going to give my honest review. I am not going to tell y'all that the products are trash just because I had this falling out with the company. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know, and beware when you are ordering from companies. Just make sure that you are doing your research before you order from these companies, especially on Instagram. And that was my fault too. I did not do my research. I just was pretty much trying to go on Instagram and support Instagram companies, because there are a lot of companies that start off on Instagram and that's where they get most of their promo from. So I was on Instagram looking for, nail companies that have like a lot of followers and their products look nice, eye-catching. And so that's what I did. And I don't know, y'all, like this is the first time that this has ever happened to me with anything, like with any package. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see if the stuff comes. We will see when it comes, how it is. I'm going to do a full review on their products if I ever get it. But yeah, you guys, that is the tea on this company. You can go check them out for yourself. If you've ever ordered from them, please let me know down below in the comment section. Like, have y'all ever ordered from them? Have you ever heard of them? Like, how are their products? Because I'm like really, now I'm even more intrigued to see like if their products are even any good because of just how sketchy they were. Like, and then even the apology and stuff that they get, well, they really didn't give me too much of an apology, but even the messages that they sent to me like after the fact, after I posted them on Instagram, was pretty much telling me like they don't know where my package is and it may have gotten lost. And then like after that, I still did not hear nothing from them. So I asked them yesterday, I'm like, okay, so like, is my package coming? Da 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 da. No response, you guys. So pretty much I guess they just like tried to message people after I blasted them on Instagram just to smooth stuff over, and then they went right back to not responding to emails or messages. So I don't know, the lady or whoever kept saying this is a small business, but first of all, I'm a small business as well, and y'all can tell me down below how quick have I sent y'all packages out? Like, for real, y'all know I do not play about shipping, y'all. Like, that's one thing that I am huge on. Y'all know that I am huge on shipping. Every shipment I get, I'm going to tell y'all how long it took to come. Y'all know that I ordered this package March 6th. It is now March 27th. And I have still not received it. I probably won't receive it this week. If I do receive it this week, it's still going to be over almost 30 days, almost a month. So I think that's a little ridiculous for a company that is US based to have me waiting 30 days for a shipment. Unless it's stated in the clause that it's going to take that long, then I expect my stuff to be here within a week, within 7 days. But yeah, you guys, so that was the tea on that. I just had to go more in depth because I know I was kind of vague about it on the last video, and I just wanted to share that with y'all and tell y'all to beware. Make sure that the sites that y'all are paying with have PayPal, and that is a little more secure if you can pay through that. And just do your due diligence and do your research. Like, look them up on Google, see if it's an actual site, check the reviews, all that, because clearly I did not check the reviews until after, and y'all see how those reviews went. Like, y'all see what they said. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to let y'all know that was the tea on that. And if you shop with them, let me know how it goes. I'm not telling y'all not to shop with them. I am not trying to sit up here and bash a company, because I know that I'm a small business and anything can happen at any time with me as well. So yeah. But anyway, we're going in and we did all the filing. I'm going ahead and taking some matte top coats, and I always do this after I file. When I was filing, I also use the cuticle oil, and I rubbed that on the nail, and then I buffed it out. So that made it extra smooth, and I did notice that it did make it extra smooth. In my last video, I kind of explained a little more in depth of what that's all about too. So I'm just going ahead and I'm top coating all of these nails with matte top coat. And as you can see, I put 2 little stones on the first finger, and I'm also going to put them on the pinky finger. And I'm doing that because I'm going to base, oh, not the pinky finger, the ring finger. And I'm doing that because I am going to use that as a base for my flowers. And disclaimer, y'all, these flowers are probably the worst flowers that you're ever going to see from me, hopefully. This is my second time ever doing flowers, you guys. And I sped through a lot of this just because they are like no good. Like no good. This part right here is not a tutorial. Let me say that again. This part right here is not a tutorial because I am still trying to perfect my flowers, my 3D flowers. I'm just not good at them, you guys. Like, I don't know what it is. And for real, I do know what it is. It's the brush. This brush was not giving me what it was supposed to give. Now, I got this. This is a 3D nail art brush from Amazon. I will try to link it for you all if I remember after I edit and post this video. But I will try to link it for y'all in the description box. But I got this brush from The Nailed It. That is who I first watched when I first started doing nails. I watched all of her videos, damn near all of her videos, right? So she uses this brush for her 3D nail art and mainly for her flowers. So that's what I tried, and I might have just messed the brush up a little bit and it's not as pointy as it should be. So that might be my error and my mistake of just taking care of my brush, but it was just not doing what it was supposed to do. I also was making my beads too wet, but I was so scared to put them down too dry because I didn't want them to dry so fast. So as y'all can see, I am taking off a lot of things that I'm messing up. But when I was starting to get a little bit of the hang of it, I just pressed it down in the middle, and then at the ends of the flower I kind of try to make them a little pointy, and I try to use the side of the brush to make like a little indentation in the middle of the flower, if that makes sense. So I just went ahead and I did this all around, and I was using the core white for this white right here, and some of them I did not make. Some of them were too watery, so the petals were not as white as they should have been, and y'all probably saw that in the beginning when I showed a picture. So that is something that I need to work on. I pretty much just need to work on my liquid to bead ratio, or liquid to powder ratio for these type of beads, because it was not doing what it was supposed to do. Like, they were too wet. My beads were too wet. And yeah, I also need to figure out like how to form it. Now towards the end, you're gonna see I started using this I was using this tool. I don't really know what it's called. I'll try to link a picture right here. But I was using this tool that I got in a kit, or that I got with stones, rhinestones, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But that actually worked a little better for me than the brush, just because it was more firm, I guess. And it was able to shape it quicker and press it down a little harder than this brush was. So I don't know, you guys. I just need to practice on these flowers, and hopefully I will end up getting it after I practice a little more. But yeah, I end up speeding through the rest of it because I was not about to put y'all through this trauma. Like these these flowers are trauma. Like, they're trauma. You guys, my wife is coming home tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. It's a time difference. So she said that she's flying out tomorrow, but I think she's going to get back in the US probably on Tuesday, maybe. I'm not sure, but anyway, let me go ahead and tell y'all what I'm doing in the thing. I'm sitting here bored thinking about when she's coming home and how I'm gonna pick her up from the flight. But okay, so we are taking the Beetles gel polish, and this is in the number 630. It is this yellow. I wish I had a more pigmented yellow. This one was good, it matched, but I feel like I can find a better I can find a better one, because this one you can't really see on camera, but it wasn't as pigmented and opaque as I wanted it to be, I guess. I had to do like 2 coats of it, and make the lines a little darker. But nonetheless, it came out good. I liked it. I was really surprised at myself for even getting these lines this straight. But this brush was a really, really good help. I will soon have brushes available for you all as well. But in the meantime, if you would like to get some, they have a ton on Shein that you can use. But I don't think the Shein ones are as long as this one. I could be mistaken, but I have some Shein brushes and I just never use them. So I feel like it's a reason that I never use them. You never use the liner brushes, but I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I don't do too much line art anyway, so that just could be the reason as well. But yeah, you guys, I just went ahead and I dipped the brush, and I just took the brush and basically placed the entire brush on the nail and just brought it down. And you want to do it a little faster than what I did it, because going slow like that leaves more room for error. Now I am taking some caviar beads, and I'm also taking the matte top coat that I used on the nails. And the reason why I did the matte top coat is because I did not want to, you see how I'm dotting it right there? I didn't want any glossy residue left over. Like I didn't, when it's cured, wanted it to still be matte. I didn't want little specks of glossy top coat or anything like that. So that's another reason why I didn't use glue, and why I just chose to use the caviar beads. And caviar beads actually usually stay well if you use a thick enough like base or top coat to stick them to. It's the stones that you really want to have in like Macart rhinestone glue. Macart rhinestone glue is the glue that I use when I'm actually doing other people's hands or my hands. But on practice hands, I never use that just because it's so good and I don't want to waste any product. But Macart glue, if you do not have that, go ahead and get the Macart rhinestone glue. I highly, highly, highly recommend that. Some people say, I know Nails by Val up here, she said that her stones were falling off from Macart nail glue. I have not experienced that, so I still recommend it. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I need to go back and watch her videos. She has a lot of good videos. She does press-ons, and her press-ons are so bomb, you guys, like so bomb. But anyway, you guys, I am almost pretty much done with this whole look. I just went ahead and I added these little caviar beads because I believe that they gave them a super, super elegant touch to it. Even though I messed up on the actual flowers, I did like how they ended up coming out with the caviar beads. I think it just gave it a little extra shazazz, whatever you want to call it, but it gave it a really cute look. And this was the final look, you guys, and I hope you guys really, really like it. I was kind of proud of the application today, not so much the flowers, but the application was really good. I did like the colors, and I hope you guys enjoyed this lavender set that you guys picked out. It was neck and neck for lavender and lime, so maybe I will do the lime one next. And yeah, you guys, I will see y'all in the next video. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.